Hello everyone, this is the last video I'm gonna make about this. From now on, I don't expect much. I feel like I've done everything I could do. So at this point, I'm just kind of checked out, and I really want to talk about this. And that's it. So, let me just adjust the microphone. So, Escape from Tarkov is a good game. I'm not denying that. It's a fun game. You can play it with friends, you can play it alone. It's interesting, the mechanics work. BSG, the company that makes it, is really shady. So, last year I've made 2 videos about this. I've made several posts on Reddit about this. I've gone to Twitter, I've tried to speak to Nikita, I've tried to speak to a bunch of streamers, and to their, I'm not putting the blame on the streamers. They don't have any responsibility in this, and obviously, why would they trust a random on the internet? But Nikita Buyanov and the entirety of Battlestate Games in general are really shady people. And here's the reason. You go to the Tarkov forums, and every single post about Escape from Tarkov's support forum is people talking about how it sucks. You buy Escape from Tarkov, you are not using the usual means. You have to pay like a hidden tax fee from a Russian company. So that's number one. The game is expensive as fuck for a game that has been in development for 10 years. And on top of that, if you have any issues, you're cooked. Because they are not gonna look into it. Last year, August 26th, I got banned. It was out of nowhere. I was doing a scav run on woods. I kill the player scav, and then I die. It tells me that there has been an authentication error and that I need to restart the game. And then, boom, it says my account has been permanently banned. I think, okay, it's nothing. It's like there was a mistake, obviously. I'll reach out to BattleEye. I'll reach out to Tarkov. I'll get this sorted out in a couple of days, and I'm back to playing Tarkov. I open a ticket. Keep in mind, this is my first ever ban on any game. So I don't know what I need. I don't know what I should be doing. I didn't even think of clipping the moment that got me banned. I just open a ticket. I'm on call with my friend, and I say, hey, listen, I got banned. What should I send them? And he tells me, oh, just send them the game logs. That's enough. So here it is. I open a ticket, August 26th of 2024. I open a ticket, account ban, Escape from Tarkov. Here's the ticket number. Hello, Battlestate Games support team. My name is, and then here's my government name. I'm not going to give you guys that. I am the owner of the account, and then here's the name of my account. I have been wrongfully banned. I was scavving. After I killed the traitor scav, my character was killed, and I was met with the authorization error pop-up. I have no idea what has happened or how you mistakenly thought I was cheating. I will do anything in my power to prove my innocence. Best regards, my name. P.S. This is a copy of an email sent to, and what at the time, because I did not get banned at this time. I got banned earlier, but then my friend told me, oh yeah, they have their own support forums. And here is their response. According to Section 6, paragraph... Okay, basically here they're just telling me they hold the right to remove my access to the game if I break any of the terms of agreement. I think, okay, that's kind of weird. They didn't even read my ticket. They just said this. So I open another ticket. Hello again, I'm writing to you about my unjust ban. I am not in possession of any third-party software that interacts with in any way with the game. I have been unjustly banned, and No sufficient reason has been given to me. Please do not send me an automated response. And actually take time to read my report. Awaiting your response. My name. Hello. Same response. So this is the second time in the span of 4 days, let's say, 4 days, that they have sent me the same automated response. And this does not mean anything. This doesn't mean anything. This just says, if you cheat, we can ban you. So, a few months later, or 1 month later, in September, hey guys, once again writing about my unlawful ban. BattleEye says I have no bans on record, so it was a manual ban from you guys. I didn't cheat and I'd like to prove it. At this point, I had sent an email to BattleEye requesting that they check if they in fact banned me or not. They didn't ban me. And then same response, same automated response, just saying like, hey, we can ban you if you want. A week ago, or a couple days ago, I sent them this again. Or actually, yeah, no, here it is. A week ago, I sent them this. Hello, it has been a year almost. My account was banned for no reason and customer support won't answer me. I love this game. I bought a different account and that one was banned immediately. I never cheated and the only players I've teamed up with besides my friends were the ones I met in raid. Please unban me. I miss this game very much. Then I add here, I need to add that this was a first time ban with no previous offenses and that the stated reason was that I was using third-party programs of which I never made use of. As you can see, my logs have no third-party software interacting with the game. And I send them the game logs again. And these guys don't answer. So I asked a friend of mine to go on their Discord server, try to speak to a mod, and then I get into DMs with one of their Discord mods. And what the Discord mod tells me is that because I hadn't answered one of their emails, they weren't sending out any new emails. So I did. I went to email. Of course, there was nothing there. I tell the mod, hey, there's no emails left to respond to. And they send me what is supposed to be an old email that was sent after I told the mod that I did not receive any emails, basically saying, hey, provide us a screenshot of the error message so that we just provide us a screenshot of the error message. Keep in mind, through email, I had already responded multiple times with screenshots of the error message, and every single time they said, hey, it looks like you're permanently banned. We hold the right to remove access to the game at any point if we see that you have broken the terms of agreement. So what is happening here is these guys, you buy at the lowest price is what at the lowest price is a 50 euro game. Keep in mind, this is a game that has been in development for 10 years. It's a 50 euro game at the lowest price. I'll pull it right here. 50 euro game. It's on sale right now, but 50 euro. And if there's any problem whatsoever, they don't respond to you. They'll tell you to fuck off. There was another edition. It was called the Edge of Darkness edition. They removed it. That cost about 125 euro. That one got removed, and it was exchanged for this, the Unheard edition. Unheard edition is much more expensive, nearly 200 euros. With the taxes, it's around 225 euros. And it's effectively a pay-to-win version of the game. I don't care, honestly. The game is good enough that I don't care. But for 50 euro, if you have any problem, if, for example, you lose access to your email, if for some reason the game isn't sending you the authentication messages that you need to log in to your browser or your launcher, you're fucked because they're not going to answer to any of your support tickets. And there have been on multiple occasions times where streamers or players get banned for no reason whatsoever. Landmark is a great example. Landmark got banned mid-stream for no reason. 40 minutes later, he was back on it because, again, these big streamers have a Battlestate Games representative in their chat at all times. So there you go. There have been multiple occasions where streamers will scream hacker, the player that killed them will get banned, and then all of a sudden, oh, actually it wasn't a hacker, and they get unbanned. There was one time where a dev was having a bad day, I'm guessing, and they just go like, oh, this guy that killed me was cheating. Immediately, ban hammer. No reason to ban him. They just ban him. And then, of course, that guy got enough attention that he got unbanned because, I mean, Battlestate Games was starting to get bad rep for just randomly banning players. This is a company that makes a shit ton of money. Like a shit ton of money. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, these guys just take your money for no reason. And then, keep in mind, this whole time, they didn't tell me if it was an anti-cheat ban or if it was a manual ban. Because they can do that. They can just manually ban you for no reason. The legal paperwork says they don't have to provide evidence that they've banned you for they don't have to provide a reason to ban you. They'll just give you like a random email saying like, oh yeah, you used cheats. And you're just out that money. Like the money's gone. Keep in mind, I have another email. I use that email to play Tarkov Arena, which is one of their games that at one point was free during a few weekends or one weekend or whatever. So I played that game no problem. I had no problem with BattleEye. I had no problem. I was playing the game for a weekend. So I thought, okay, it's not a hardware ban. So Christmas comes around and, I got a little money. So I buy a new account. I check, okay, my account is not banned. I buy the account. I log in. It's not banned. I download the launcher. I try to log in immediately. Your account has been permanently blocked. Contact support. So I contact support again. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. They just say like, oh yeah, we hold the right to remove your access to the game if we so please. And so what I'm left thinking is there must be some kind of thing wrong here, right? I've looked around my PC. There was nothing that could have been like even misconstrued as cheats. There are no like macros. There is nothing. Absolutely nothing. I look at the graphics card drivers. Everything's normal. I look at everything. There's legitimately just nothing there that they could have thought, oh, this is obviously cheats. I go on Twitter. I try to contact the company. Nothing. Try to contact the owner. Nothing. I try to find alternative means of reaching out to support. There's nothing. The only way to contact Escape from Tarkov support is through this shitty ass fucking this thing here. And as you can see, I've got all these tickets. One's stuck in processing, one's open because I opened it today. And there's just literally nothing you can do about it. So, Battlestate Games is a shady-ass company. They'll take your money and they'll prevent you from using the game, if they so please. And at this point, what I'm thinking is, I must have killed someone really high up in the fucking company. Because these guys just don't care. I went onto their Discord server. I asked, hey, I've been banned. What can I do about it? A moderator just asks me, how long is the ban for? I say, oh, it's permanent. He permanently bans me from the Discord server. I can't go on the forums because I'm banned. The only option I have is going on their Reddit, but their Reddit doesn't do anything. Their Reddit legitimately does not do anything. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I'm short 100 euros, and like it's just a subreddit. Like, there's no way to contact support here. Like, what am I supposed to do about it? Right? Like, I'm cooked. Like, okay, if I were to say, do I think at any point in time is it possible to have an anti-cheat system that 100% gets it right? No, obviously not, because cheats are constantly evolving. They're constantly finding new ways to go around the anti-cheat. So the anti-cheat needs to be constantly evolving, and therefore there are always going to be cases in which people who are not cheating get banned. Because BSG, again, holds the right to cut off access to the game if they so please. Obviously, the anti-cheat can't get every single cheater, so they do manual bans sometimes. Here's my post. And like, the community response is like, yeah, they don't care. Like, even the player base knows they don't care. So, what do I think you should do if you're planning on buying Tarkov? Just don't buy Tarkov. It's genuinely just not worth it. The game, according to the community, is ruined right now because it's not fun. They made it way too hard to play if you're just a casual player. The devs don't care. Like, genuinely, they don't give a shit. Battlestate Games is perhaps the shadiest company in game development history. At least for other companies, you have like a customer support chat that you can speak to, like, in real time. These guys aren't even customer support. They're just there to tell you, yeah, you've been banned. Like, you look at the Reddit and it's all just people complaining. Oh, dude. Like, it's just, like, it's people. Wipe sucks. Why do I need why do we still need NPCs? Uninstalling Tarkov. What the hell? Performances. Dude, it's crazy. It's genuinely crazy. It's genuinely just amazing how fucked the game is. And on top of, like, I genuinely don't mind if from time to time random people get banned, as long as they have a good enough customer support to deal with that. There's absolutely zero transparency. I don't know. Like, a year has gone by. I have, in fact, opened multiple tickets through their customer support system and directly through email. I have asked multiple times, hey, is this a manual ban or was it BattleEye? BattleEye doesn't say anything. BSG doesn't say anything. And I personally think, for a game of this price, to not have a functioning customer support and to not have any decent way of contacting anybody inside the company, I think that just speaks to how shady it is. Now, is it a scam? No. Obviously, they have a product. They provide that product if you pay for it. but the quality of the services leaves much to be desired. From my experience, Tarkov servers are very unstable. From my experience, you'll get the game optimization is ass. And part of it is the fact that this is an ambitious project, and 10 years ago, even more so. Like, for today's standards, this is an ambitious project. I can't even imagine what it must have been like 10 years ago. But this is a big enough company that they could probably afford to have decent customer support. At this point, I cannot get my money back. I've tried. I've tried through PayPal. They said, oh, well, you did receive a copy of the game, but you were banned. So right then and there, I'm screwed out of 100 euros. And the customer support will not respond if you have any issues. I'm not even just talking about a ban. There's people who were complaining that they couldn't have access to the game because they didn't get the authentication emails, the two-step authentication. And those guys got fucked. There are people complaining that the game just doesn't let them log in, and those guys don't get any responses. Like, what is going on? What is the customer support for? Like, there's nothing here. It's just an auto reply machine. Like, what the fuck?